What's up, Cloud Gamers? I'm Sunny, and it looks like the community team over at Stadia has dropped a bomb that over 120 titles are on track to come to Stadia in 2020 and are targeting at least 10 titles to be exclusive only titles on Stadia within just the first half of the year alone. Wow. So let's discuss this, all that, and more in this video. So we just got word from a community blog post of a peek of what's to come for Stadia in 2020, and it's the question that's been on everyone's mind for the past 2 months. Sunny, when are they announcing more games? Sunny, where are the games? Sunny, I just want to hear about more games. Well, there we have it, folks. Have your faith renewed because 120 games are slated to come to Stadia this year alone, as well as 10 exclusives, but let's talk about what that actually might entail. So the first thing that I thought of right away is that this isn't going to be 120 brand new games. So if your eyes lit up at the thought of all these new games coming, I can guarantee that won't be the case. A very good portion of this is probably going to be re-releases. Now, I just recently did a video of all the games that have been announced to come for Stadia, and that list was at around 15 to 18 games. So there is at least 100 more titles coming that we have yet to hear about. Now, if you're wondering what those titles are specifically, well, in the same blog post, it states we are working with our partners to share more on those games soon. So we will have to wait and see when these developers and publishers want to let us know about their titles specifically. But at least for now, we have a full picture of what to expect to come in 2020 in regards to games coming to this platform. As for the 10 exclusive titles coming to Stadia only, I covered 3 of those games in that video, and all 3 were timed exclusives, meaning that they will eventually be released at a later date on other platforms, but they are coming out to Stadia for a specific amount of time as a standalone. With that said, I fully expect almost every other title to be on that same wavelength. I expect any titles coming out on Stadia to mostly be timed exclusives, seeing as how they are still in the process of building up their own studios. Now, there could be other ways to gain exclusive titles, like buying up more indie game companies and having those games just be on the Stadia platform and nowhere else, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Either way, I hope finally this can put to rest some of your guys' concerns about what to expect in regards to titles coming out this year, and hopefully we see a Stadia Connect to get a bunch of these titles announced all at once. Now, to pivot to the rest of that blog post, I did want to touch on a few things. The biggest thing I didn't see coming out of this post was any form of an indication on when that free base model might come, and with 120 titles slated to release on Stadia, I expect that base model to be released sooner rather than later. But we can see they are focusing on rolling out more features and making sure they are working at an optimum pace, and all to be done within the next 3 months. So it states here they are working on support on 4K gaming on the web, adding further assistant functionality when playing on the web, supporting additional Android phones, and wireless gameplay on the web with the Stadia controller. So putting this all together in a vacuum, in my mind, don't expect that base launch until these features are up and running and working well, because all of those are going to be extremely important to the success of that free base model. With that said, thank you to the fine folk over at the Stadia communication team for letting us know all this information. I never had any doubts and glad that they were transparent with some of this info, even if they can't give specifics, and you can be sure I will be covering any and all Stadia related news and announcements that happen in 2020, so be sure to be subbed to the channel and hit that like button if you've enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments if this gives you guys reassurance as a founder of Stadia, and if you're looking forward to the future of this platform. Be sure to know I will be responding to your comments personally. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Sunny at Cloud Gaming X, and like always, I hope you guys all have a sunny day.